If you played a game like Diablo or Torchlight or any of the hack slash and loot games, you'll know this formula down cold. Click, 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 loot, 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 kill, kill, kill. But we had a game called HammerWatch. This is a game for the PC that puts you in the role of a rogue or a ranger or a wizard, you know, the usual dungeon crawling archetypes, and you go through cute little 2D dungeons and wreak havoc and slay monsters and gather gold.
We've seen a ton of these type of things. This is your basic hack slash loot, and yes, it's retro feeling, pixelated, and there really doesn't feel like there's anything new here. But then I started playing it, and I kind of got sucked in.
It's a little addictive.
Right,
It's once you do the...
You know, and as soon as you start going, and you're just like, okay, yeah, I need to get down into this dungeon, and away we go, and it sucked me in. But there's nothing that I can say that truly distinguishes it.
Really nothing. I mean, it's almost simple to a fault. And for the first 45 minutes or so, I was almost ready to abandon this game because I thought, there's nothing happening here. It's almost a little too easy. And then I got to the point where, oh, I have enough gold to level up my sword. First, I was playing as the paladin and going through and slaying monsters using my shield to block shots. But then I tried the ranger, the guy with the bow and arrow. That's more my style, more of a range attack guy. And then I really started getting into it because the ranger's got the bow attack, he's got the bombs he can drop. And once you start powering up your weapons a little bit and getting other power-ups and potions and discovering the layout of the dungeon, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go through one more area, then call it quits for tonight. Okay, well, I'm just gonna get to this part of the map that I can't quite see. Okay, I'm just gonna solve this puzzle and then I'll be done. Then it's like, 3 hours later, I'm still...
You know what? I had the exact same experience. And yeah, it just starts off really kind of slow because you're basically taking on like bugs and slugs and bats.
Bugs and slugs and
right?
bats. In my dungeon crawling hack and slash games, I like a little more depth. I want some skill trees, a little more, just a little more stuff to do. I don't want just find the sword lady every half an hour or so and upgrade my weapon a little bit.
I think that the selling points would be it has local and online multiplayer. It is almost simple to a fault, and it has that addictive quality.
I mean, with games, I always try to get my head inside the developer's head and just think what the genesis of this game was. So did they say, you know what? There's not enough hack and slash and loot dungeon crawling games out there. That's not sure.
There's not enough retro pixel games,
And you're taking two very common things and making them into another kind of common thing. But like you said, it works. You can't fault it for that.
No, and I guess the thing today is that, this game does not try and be anything more than it is.
It is not deep or profound or really that inventive.
No, it's just a lot of fun.
For what it is, if you want a cute retro flavor, pixely hack slash and loot dungeon crawler, HammerWatch is your game. Even though I really got sucked into it, once I got free of it, once I was out of its grip, I don't really need to go back anytime real soon.
For me, this is kind of a chaser game, a small bite-sized play between bigger games. I'm going to give HammerWatch 7.
Me too. 7 out of 10 for HammerWatch.